一个新的作品啊，叫《The Silent Age》，你可以把它命名为沉默年代或者沉默的时代。应该是没有关中的，虽然有这个，你可以下到汉化包，是一个应该是来自于非英语母语的国家，很可能是波兰。我猜是一个欧洲的国家，但应该不是以英语为作为母语的。然后年代有点久远了，12年还是13年，上 Steam 也是15年的，所以作品本身比较老，但我看评价还行啊，意外的评价还行，还拿过什么什么奖呢？The Silent Age 就可能故事的本身是比较有深意的。语言反正是一开始有一个界面能选，但现在选了之后，哎，这里能选是吧？对，能看到一共有好几个语言能选。那英语这个应该是俄语吧？俄语，然后这个等等，这个不是 Ukrainian，是对了，是乱，应该是乌克兰语。这德国国旗来说嘛，这个是大不列颠，然后这个是俄罗斯、乌克兰、德国、法国、意大利、西班牙跟这个是波兰，波兰比较罕见，所以我猜是有可能是波兰一个游戏那个工作室做的。分为一张一张啊，是水平界面点击式的这种玩法，所以我估计拿鼠标会更好一点，不用拿手柄。一张一张来了，它既然有一张一张的话，那直接一张一张来了。故事背景打着应该就知道了。第一张是 The Present，It looks like just another Tuesday as Joe sweeps down the floors of the anonymous cold office hallways. Then he notices the note， 这衣服穿的跟囚犯一样。I'm meeting with the brass. Little does he know that today is about to take a very dramatic turn. 来，点 start 是吧 ？Credit 是最后了，Credit 最后看就行，一共是10章。1965年啊，背景在这儿是吧？嘛是以故事为主的，但也有些操作，就是这种风格的看起来很糙，也是比较容易鱼龙混杂的，所以你要看评价。因为毕竟制作起来，哎，1965年为什么一下1968了？刚不是1965？以欣赏故事为主，我估计20-30分钟一张，差不多啊。1969年，1969年。什么 buffet？All you can eat。buffet 还是 buffet 嘛，就是自助餐了。这个还真有点简洁啊，就让人一开始看不懂。后面应该是会有文字的。开始当扫地工了啊！这个介绍的这个是男主的生平是吧？65年他干了啥？68年干了啥？69年干了啥？现在71年干了啥？一年一年过来了。1972年，故事背景应该比较老，好像讲的是跟什么未来还是什么科技相关的东西。男主可能要拯救The Present Chapter One，Chapter One The Present， 那就按照英文来了。可以走吗？可以走了是吧？可以跑吗？啊，也可以跑的是吧？这干嘛的？看这个东西不是很懂啊。暂停呢？这个暂停界面是吧？啊，就这样了是吧 ？The present, another Tuesday. Joe 就是男主了。Continue。那我反了一张，看一下能看了吗 ？Sign。23rd floor offices. It's the top management floor where Mr. Hill。Mr. Hill's office is elevator door. I will need my blue access card to get in there. 这第一张一般是像这个 It's a blue access card reader. This company keeps tight security. That's why I always keep my card in a place where nobody ever comes by. 第一张应该是类似于 tutorial door sign， 干嘛可以进去？啊，做的还行啊，这比我想的要好多了。There's a sticky note near the door. It says, "Joe, Mr. Hill wants to see you, Frank." 这个呢 ？It's my office. It says so in permanent marker right underneath the supply room sign. Door to supply room. 这么黑吗？应该是不是恐怖类型的？这个是有寓意的。Light bulb, last one, shelves. I should get some light in here before I break anything. 就把灯泡装到那上面是吧 ？Play. I should get some light before I break anything. 这可以拖的吗？啊，这样是吧 ？There, that should work. 但哪有灯呢 拉一下是吧 ？OK. Oh, right. Hazardous barrels. These barrels were brought in here about a year ago. I don't mind them. I have plenty of space and they hardly smell at all. 这男主是干什么活的？啊，只有卡了。It's an access card for the management floor, level 1. 哦，还分等级的是吧？都不告诉你男主是干啥的。Coffee table. I found this out back after last year's summer party. Perfectly good table just left out in the rain. I got that baby cleaned up real 啊，还是有点快。顺便我读来不够快了。It's our coffee meeting camping table. 可能第二次看不了了是吧？好来了 I got that baby cleaned up real good and installed it in here. It's my chair. Frank has a good one. Frank. 这绿色的手套感觉可以拿了。It's one of those thick rubber gloves used for cleaning things in the labs. 走了 ，hallway door. 可以往这儿走吗？可以的是吧？这两个电梯都可以用吗？2,000 pounds maximum. Clearance level 5. No exit from science lab 2 and 3 prior to decontamination. Red access card reader 啊，这应该不行的。It's a red access card reader. It uses flat cards instead of keys. This company is full of modern technology like that. 这多少年是什么时候 ？Elevator door. 那没东西了，走吧。第一章我没记错是2个成就。啊，成就党肯定还是要关心一下这个成就，来吧。啊，这是要这样拖是吧？先点住，点住，然后再这样是吧？可以了。I love the noise. Permission to enter the bridge, sir. 走。暂时不要错过什么东西。哇，这个不会是这不是 Mr. Hill 吗？这怎么看起来应该是也像是 Mrs. Hill。OK， 这样就来到这层了。Card reader。还可以再按 It's got buttons, but I don't know the codes. Besides, it's already unlocked. Archon 还是 Archon. The title reads Intuit. It must be French. More than us. It's some kind of I'm almost afraid of calling it a square because it's obviously something deeper, but that's what it looks like, a square. The title reads The Dress Tote of Saturn Veiled. Just looks like a couple of cooked. Maybe it's one of those stenograms. If I look hard enough, I might see dress tuple and nope, it's still boxes. Now my eyes hurt. 居然还有这么多话呢 ！Couple of colored boxes to me 啊，它是一段一段下去的。这个文字倒是读起来有点累。Plant. It's a common rhododendron. It's not a botanist or anything. I used to have one at home and it came with a little name tag. 然后呢 ？This one's fine. I just watered it yesterday. 怎么感觉像这男主像是清洁工啊 ？It's a common 啊，这是花是吧 ？Leather padded door 能打开吗 ？Miss Taylor's office 可以进来。好，是有时间限制的。This one's just fine. Trash can. The trash can is almost full. I will empty it later. It's full of boring, rubber-stamped reports. Ashtray. It looks like someone dumped an urn in there. I could have sworn I emptied it this morning. Secretary. 哦，居然还有语音啊！
Oh, there you are, sweetie. Mr. Hill's expecting you. Just walk right in. What's the matter, sugar? Cat got your tongue? Just get your hiney in there.
It's Gloria, Miss Hill's secretary. Goldie among the higher ups. Miss Gullit to me. Miss Gullit, you don't just walk up and talk to a fine lady like that without having anything to say. It'd be suicide. You'd need topics and hours of rehearsal. Oh yeah, I will just stand here casually and wait for her to notice me. 可以了是吧？进来。Mr. Hill 看起来是高层是吧？啊，是这儿的声音是吧 ？Word lock 哪儿什么呢？啊，哥本哈根，然后呢 ？Bruxelles 是哪儿？Amsterdam。 Although I'm not sure I would ever need to know what time is it in Tokyo and Berlin. Maybe I should just install an extra one for the 什么 for 什么东西啊 I'm thinking of installing some more clocks myself. Add a bit of class to my office. More clocks. 这 Albuquerque 是哪儿啊？这个有可能是这什么乱七八糟的 I've no idea what this graph represents, but whatever it is, it seems to be going well. Window. It's a remarkably stern-looking plant. Picture of Nixon. I've never been one for heights, but behind these thick panes of glass, I can sort of applicable. 好快啊 That's close enough. It's not that I'm afraid the glass will fall out or anything. It's just that it's my job to clean the smudges I'm leaving. Pane of glass, I can sort of appreciate the view. 这肯定是美国。结果你把语言画了个英国过去。It's our president, Honest Richard. I call him. I think it will catch on. Ashtray. Even the ashtray looks expensive. Looks like it was hand carved or something. I better not touch anything. It may be just an ashtray, but I'm sure it costs more than I do. Our nation, under God, it's a very big stars and stripes. At this size, I feel I should be even prouder. 一般3句是吧 Red phone. You can usually tell success by the amount of phones people keep on their desks. I don't have a desk. I've always wondered who was at the other end of that red phone, but I never dared pick it up. Frank says he knows, but if he told me, he'd have to kill me. Black 呢？啊，只能点 red phone 是吧？不能点别的。Mr. Hill。妈，我是喜欢东西都看一下的。OK， 来吧 ，Mr. Hill。
Ah, Jasper.
Jasper.
It's
Joe.
It's Joe, sir.
It's Joe, sir.
Of course, Joseph.
Joseph.
How long is it that you've been with this company, Joseph?
About 2 years, sir.
Ah, yes. Then by now you must know that what we do here is very important. National security may be just a word to most people, Jasper, but for men like you and I, it means so much more. We see the people behind those words.
紧张。
We understand that it means the safety of every citizen in this country, not to mention the shareholders and the hard-working clerks and stakeholders at the government funding agencies. It also means a lot of pressure.
A lot.
A lot. And some men just buckle. Which brings me to the main point of my agenda. A position just opened up, and we're promoting you, Jasper.
杀手是吧？
I'm... Sir?
他本来就清洁工的
Don't
这种
think
级
the
别。
company doesn't notice its hard-working employees. We reward achievement in this organization, young man, and you've just made yourself a gold star. This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works, with all the clearance that entails. That's a lot of responsibility we're investing in you, Jasper.
I thank you, sir. But what about Frank?
I know you made a great team, but Frank decided to pursue a different career path this morning. We wish him all the best. Oh, and of course you understand that we won't be able to present you with a fancy title or a measurable pay raise. This is a modern company, you understand. We like to keep a flat organizational structure here. So congratulations, Jasper. I bet you must be very excited to get back to work with all your new responsibilities. That's perfectly understandable. I won't keep you a minute longer. Here's your key card.
哦，成就一解锁 ，Working for the man， 能看到什么啊？能看得到什么 ？Working for the man， 成就一解锁。哦 ，key card 已经拿到了是吧？所以简单的说，他的这个同僚 Frank， 不知道去哪儿了，突然就我感觉可能是被消失了。
work to attend to in your new position, son. Your raised clearance level should give you access to Frank's former janitorial turf in the basement. Better get to it.
Yes, Mr. Hill, sir. Thank you, sir.
好真实。I already got one promotion today. I don't want to push my luck. He looks like he really wants me to leave now. 就是他现在既要干他的活，又要干 Frank 的活，但是工资呢却没有变多。有一点比较诡异的是，这个一开始选语言给了你面大不列颠的国旗，但这个作品是，作品是这个新条纹旗都来了呢，肯定不可能是大不列颠。而且还有一个问题是，这个音也不像英音啊，不像英音啊，感觉应该更偏向于美音嘛。也不重要，然后就做这个东西去那儿。序章 The Present， 能看的东西 Open Season， 啊 Open Season 嘛，这个芝麻开门原来是从这儿来的是吧 ？Open Season， 这个字抓我可能还第一次看到。Tin foil hat， 拿起来是吧 ？It's a tin foil hat, nice one too, nice one too. I wonder what a tin foil hat is doing here. Control panel。The sub-basement labs control panel 不能点了是吧？单向式 Third sub-basement labs。哎，有血迹地上。A drop of blood. Looks like blood. Maybe someone cut themselves or a lab animal got loose or something. Either way, I will be the one mopping up this time. The blood is probably from some escaped lab animal. Frank tells me it's usually followed by lots of people in big transparent suits coming in to hose the whole floor with chemicals. 看来我的语速还得快点，还得语速还是快点。Open elevator roof hatch. Weird. The hatch is open up, but I don't remember hearing about any inspection or repairs being done today. I'm not unhappy with my height, but I'm no Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper 是一个很高的人是吧？这就不对了。啊，你里面是不用按的，里面无论你按不按它都那个。Rubber glove。这开门还要按的。我会尽可能玩得慢，玩得细，所有能够点的东西我都会去点一点，看看台词啊。这个不用看了吧 ？Monitor。This data screen is bigger than my TV. Nothing's on. Dials. I took over for Frank during a sick day about a year ago. My sleeve snagged on one of these things and they closed down the labs for the day. I really don't want to repeat last year's incident. Monitor unit. Reminds me of that palm machine they just got down at Aziz. That thing's amazing. I've been down here almost every night after hours since they set it up. Frank says I will fry my brain, but I think it works just fine. This screen is huge. Must cost a fortune. There's a lot of clicking and humming coming from inside. I wonder what it's calculating. Large processing unit. It's a big computery thing. I'm really not sure what it does. I better leave it alone. 你不是点了吗 ？Blood trail. This is no case of nose blood bleeds. It looks serious. I've got to show this to my machine. I really should notify someone about this. I will need proof this time though. After that stupid Halloween prank the lab guys put on me last year, nobody will believe me unless I have something to show for it. I can't take this to anyone in the other departments. If I come running with a tale like this again without proof, I'll just get laughed at. I need to bring a sample directly to management so I can prove it's for real. Show someone are upstairs. The glass is torn, but it looks like a bunch of containers with tubes sticking out. 这什么意思啊？一样的。It almost looks like coffins in there, rows and rows of coffins. Okay, you are being paranoid, Joe. No more Twilight Zone and coffee after midnight. I should stop looking in there, it messes with my head. 多少人开什么 The label on the keypad says 什么 cryogenics. I don't think anyone's in there. All I can hear is a low hum. 什么 cryogenics. It's locked. Tipped over trash can. Frank must have left in a hurry. I can't imagine he would leave a mess like this. What a mess. Maybe one of the lab animals got out. Well, it looks like I have my work cut out for me today. Access panel. I'm not much of an engineer, but there seems to be something attached to one or two of the wires that clearly don't belong there. I could remove it and put the panel back in place if I had something to protect my hands. Got it. I removed the thing and pushed the panel back in place. Door. 紧张. Lab coat. Something fell out of the coat. Looks like a handkerchief. Monitor. It looks like something right out of a science fiction movie. It shows a weird rotating ball and a bunch of warning messages. It looks like something right out of some Polaris 9 supercomputer. Data error 成就解锁. Note to self: don't touch anything. 这 data error. Okay, Joe, this wasn't your fault. It was like that when you got here. Just back up slowly and work away. 就还挺幽默的，会跟自己聊天的。Note to self: don't touch anything. I really need to be somewhere else right now. It's a very expensive data processing unit. It doesn't actually say expensive, but I think it's a fair guess. The warning sign reads caution, keep away from liquid materials. I'm a bit sweaty. I should keep away from that thing. Sweaty. Blood trail. Right door button. Left door button.
Far out.
It's one of these doors, those doors where two people have to turn keys at the same time to open it. It's like something out of a secret agent movie. Only this one doesn't use keys, just monitors, has hands. Just buttons. My arms aren't long enough to push both buttons at the same time. I guess that's the point. I need someone to hold the other button down or something. Now that's using old noodles, Joe. Blood trail. Management needs to know about this. I will need proof this time, though. Ever since that stupid I need something to wipe out some of the blood so I can prove to management that it's for real this time. Use a handkerchief soaked up some of the blood. I need to get this to the management. Okay, 走吧。第一章反正就2个成就，所以就那样。还真寂静啊，这地方。这里就上去了是吧？还要做这个再上去。主线其实挺简单的，给他行吗
Miss Goulet?
？Goulet， 这么念的吗
？Something's bad. The downstairs handkerchief has basement all over the blood. No, I mean.
Good heavens, Sugar. That rag's got blood all over. Have you hurt yourself again?
No, it's.
We keep telling you. We keep telling you boys to follow company safety policy. I send out memos almost every week. I honestly don't know why I bother sometimes. You may look like capable grown men in those boiler suits, but you're really just big boys, ain't you?
But I'm not the one who...
No need to explain. Let me just take care of that for you.
Now,
let's see what Gloria has for you.
A nice clean band-aid.
Nice clean band-aid? Just go wash up and put that on. You'll be as good as new.
But...
Now run along, you little scamp.
其实高层是知道的。Way to go, Joe. After that performance, she probably thinks you are retarded or something. Better get back to the labs and find out more before you make a bigger fool of yourself. 拿这个东西可以把它打开吗？也许可以。这感觉高层其实知道的，他只是想把这件事情隐瞒起来。那肯定不是动物，十有八九应该是个人嘛，很有可能就是 Frank。Frank 知道了什么秘密，所以必须要被灭口。那你看这个女秘书的态度，对吧？很明显就是看不起下的人嘛。这个其实很正常。米国嘛，资本主义天下第一，是不是？这能不能用啊？啊，可以的，是吧 ？You use Band-Aid， 可以的，是吧 ？That should hold the button down。来 ，Brilliant。Go。肯定发现一具尸体了。啊，不是一具尸体，人还没有死是吧 ？Monitor。It doesn't look like it's tuned to any station. I should really worry about the bleeding old man. Any other time I'd gladly stand around this and space out to stuff like that, but there's a bit of an emergency here. I think a better use of my time would be to help that bleeding vagrant. It's pretty shapes. I feel sprungless. Console. This man needs my help. I don't have any time for this. It computes something, I guess. I really don't have time for this. It's a modern wonder, alright. One day this thing will probably play the perfect time of trackers. This man needs my help. OK， 来吧。Injured man.
Mister, are you all right? You're bleeding. Huh, that's a lot of blood. Stay right here. I'll go get help.
No! Don't get anyone.
紧张。
Are you alone?
I'm not sure what...
I asked you a question. Are you alone?
这不还有选项的吗？应该不太会有，应该是单线的。
Yes, I came down here by myself.
Good enough.
还挺年轻啊，这男主。
I'm shot bad.
Shot bad 快死了。
I don't have a lot of time, but I'm also not important. At least this version of me isn't.
要告诉你国家
What's
机密的。
important is that you understand what I am about to tell you now.
代入感还行啊，意外的。
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention.
虽然 UI 挺糙的。
You're standing on the brink of an extinction level event. Set
Extinction
in
level.
motion by greedy half-wits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet. I know this because I'm partially to blame. And though I realized our folly in time, less sane and more senior heads prevailed. I have arrived from 40 years into the future to prevent it from happening. Things are obviously vastly more complex than this, but for lack of time to explain this properly to an insufficiently primed recipient intellect, I am what you would probably perceive as a time traveler.
这么厉害？
Mister, you've obviously lost a lot of blood.
他觉得他在说废话，但是
I have planned this out in every detail for the better part of my life. And I'll be damned if I will let it fail because of a single gun-toting, overachieving parking attendant who wasn't where he was supposed to be at this point in time. Thankfully, you look fleeceable enough to be coaxed into performing one simple task for me.
什么东西？
I want you to find me and tell me about this event before I depart for the past. You'll need this.
啊，
What is this?
什么东西啊？
It is a portable interdimensional planar membrane chronosync instrument.
这开始装逼了，我操！
It's a
长串东西，
goddamn time machine, okay?
我知道了。
For reasons you'll quickly come to realize. The device runs on solar rechargeable batteries. Despite this, I want you to keep it hidden until you're out of town. Don't let anyone see you with it, especially in here.
Mister, between the blood and all this space talk, you're making me quite dizzy. I'm not sure how I can help you other than by calling security and getting you to an ambulance.
Just take the damn device and find me.
找到年轻的他了。
You find me, you hear?
但现在看来，很高概率这个老人就可能是年轻人。
Mister?
可能就是男主自己吧。去世了。No, he's I think he's dead. Oh God, I don't. Time travel. 啊，结束了是吧？第一章结束了。现在高概率看起来就是干嘛？
Stay right there, sir.
就是男主自
Listen,
己
you。gotta help me. There's a guy in there. There's a lot of blood. He needs help.
I said, stay right there.
这很像美国的警察。
You know me.
二话
Keep
不
your
说
hands
先，
where I can see them.
二话不说
Palms
先
flat
把
against the wall. Spread your legs. The police are on their way.
紧张。Police 来了啊！他被抓去了是吧？2953。啊 ，Chapter 2 The Future 啊，就直接连上了是吧？
I don't want to be unreasonable here. All I want is some simple answers to some simple questions.
能动我就成长。
Do you want this to become complicated, do you? Because, we can do that, you know. Make things complicated. Is that what you want?
话术。
No, sir.
Yeah, didn't think so.
如果它太长的话，我就只能一口气通完。
Let's just keep this nice and informal, shall we? See, I'm a simple, easygoing fella. I try to be affable and not go too hard on people. That's what I find works the best. Now, my partner over here, he's a different kind of guy. A real stickler for the rules. Ain't that right, Burke? See, I'm not too good with long, complicated answers. I confuse easily. Some kind of brain problem. I don't know. So sometimes I gotta consult him, you know, in complicated matters. He's got a real talent for helping suspects simplify their statements. Thing is, he's not much of a people person, so most people seem to prefer dealing with me. So tell you what, I give you some simple questions, you feed me some simple answers, and we're all home before Donahue. How's that sound? Now, do you mind telling me
哦
what this is?
他已经找到了是吧？
Take your time.
能选的是吧？啊，那我先这样，先掐一下吧，一会儿可以 continue 的。啊，这样就叫第二章了是吧 ？The Silent Age, the Present, the Future 啊，就第二章 The Future 是吧 ？After learning about Frank's sudden departure and getting promoted, drama unfolds as Joe finds a dying time traveler who asks him to save man from extinction. Now in police custody, Joe must make sense of it all. 这个呢？啊，这样就 start 了是吧？ It looks like just another Tuesday as Joe sweeps down the floors of the anonymous code office hallways. Then he notices the note, a meeting with the brass. To boss. Little does he know that today is about to make a very dramatic turn. 哦，人还是那个人啊，但好像长得有点不太一样了，感觉更年轻了。那个东西可能真的是穿越时空，但问题是这个老人是谁，暂时还没法判断。先这样，这是第一章啊。